Anda kembali lagi menyaksikan Profit CNBC Indonesia dalam segmen Take a Look bersama saya Anneke Wijaya. Dan kita lanjutkan kembali dialog bersama dengan founder and CEO Fuse, Andy Yeung. Andy, is there any chance for Fuse to become a licensed insurance company in the future?
This is a very good question. Actually, many investors keep asking us, are we going to get an insurance company license? Logically, I think it makes sense because after you got the insurance company license, you can create your own product, and then now we are already focusing on distribute the product, meaning that you can serve the customer from end to end. But from our perspective, actually, Fuse Day One, we position ourselves as an independent technology platform, which we actually currently work with more than 40 insurance companies. The way I see it is if we have our own insurance company license to create our own product, actually it's kind of conflict of interest. I see that because my own insurance company probably compete with my other insurance company partners. That's why in this sense, for Fuse, we don't really look into to get our insurance company license at the time being. Yeah.
Okay, and you found Fuse in 2017 and you have focused on digitizing the agent business model since day one. And if I'm not wrong, Insurtech all focus on the micro-insurance model at that time. What is the reason behind this and how do you see it from a business perspective?
You're right. At that time when we start, I think at that time, not many Insurtech, to be honest, and the Insurtech at that time basically thinking how to use technology to disrupt the insurance industry. But I think for me, I see in different way. I see technology should be using to enable rather than disrupt. That's why at that time when we look into the market scene is, of course, I think some Insurtech look into the micro-insurance. We see that's promising as well. That's why we also get into that aspect. But for us, we also see there's a many ping pong on the ground, especially the agent and brokers. They are the one who actually got a lot of interaction with customers, a lot of selling actually happening through the agent and brokers channel. But at the same time, they are the one who really lack of technology to enable them. That's why I think at that time you see that possibly maybe we could use technology to resolve some of the pain points they're facing, and then hopefully through that part we can work together with them to improve the whole distribution channel efficiency.
How you attract investor at that time?
To be honest, it's not easy because we do something totally different to others. And then, to be honest, at that time when my first investor invested in us, they are only interested. We also have the micro-insurance part. But I tell them also is actually the primary from Fuse, we are focusing on how to use technology to enable agent and brokers. What we call FuseBot, there's an app to enable them to do the transaction fast, they keep track of their sales team, and also even enable them to do the commission distribution efficient or fast manner. But you're right, at that time, when we're doing due diligence, they don't ask me much question on that aspect. They really only focus on the micro part. Yeah, but I think speaking of which, we from there we believe it's something we are right to do. That's why we keep focusing on doing that part until nowadays. Yeah, and that's how we go.
And how long do you need until you get one investor or your first investor?
Actually, our first investor will take a few months. Yeah, at that time we consider to be lucky. And then, as I said, at that time they also come to angle seeing that we have micro insurance part. They are more interested on that part. That's why they invest. We even invest in that area at that time. But at the same token, given we told them, okay, we have this part, but in reality, we are more focused on other part. And then to them, it's okay, as long as you got that part, they invest. Yeah.
Interesting. Can you tell us more about the business models on distribution, as you mentioned right now?
I think the approach we try to take is what we call ecosystem approach. That's why, to be honest, as a startup, it's quite not common for we running in multiple business model. I think the one I share right now is since 2017, the first one we're focusing how we use a mobile application to enable the agent and brokers, such that I think they can get more products and also they can use the app to make the application of the insurance efficiently, and also they manage their downline, build a sales team, and also eventually make the disbursement of their commission in an efficient way. This is the model we're focusing to converting in somehow you can see is from the offline way to become online using the apps. Meaning that we don't create a new business for them, we just help them to make the whole process more efficient. Second model, we come back to the micro-insurance model, means small ticket size, affordable. But this one, we need to identify the right channel partners who can cost effectively to distribute. That's why I think since 2018, we are the first one to work with Tokopedia to launch what we call embedded insurance, meaning that we provide the insurance while the customer journey. For example, when you're buying a handset, before you check out, you got option to top up with handset insurance. And then we make the whole process very similar as well, such that when you really click the button, pay the money to Tokopedia for your handset to get the insurance, they will pass the data to us. We help the insurance company generate real time, and then which means that within a few minutes, you can receive the email from us, and also with the e-policy already attached with you, with all the information related to insurance. So you can see this way is what we call the micro insurance product. Very scalable, very sizable, and then we're helping our partner how to enable them with a product and also the using technology way as well. And then finally, we still have two model running, but it's not a major model, which is what we call comparison sites for end customers, so that they can compare, and then we use a telesale to close the loop. And finally, also we helping financial institute like multi-finance company. They are using traditional way to do the business, and then we look into how can we use technology to enable, for example, the dealers to using the app to process the transaction in an efficient way as well. That's, I think you can heard there's a multiple model, and then combined together, we want to see is how to use an ecosystem approach to tap into the whole insurance using technology to enable. Yeah.
Okay, one of the model is checkpremi.com, B2C model. Maybe you can elaborate more about that.
This model actually being found in 2014 by my partner. My co-founder actually is the founder of this platform. And then at that time, his vision is how to make comparison transparent of insurance, and then that's why they put all the insurance different product on the same website, and then to compare. Given the fact is, like I shared, maybe the customer behavior is not there. That's why a lot of transaction at the end, after compare, they probably don't close the transaction online. That's why we have a telesales team to call, to follow up, and then help them to complete the transaction. I think this is a model we funded by my co-founder, and then when we do M&A in 2018, we still keep this model until nowadays because it gives us an understanding of the end customer behavior, any changes, how the people think about insurance nowadays. Yeah, and also it's a model we really get direct interaction with our end customers. Yeah.
Okay, as the leading Insurtech, what differentiates Fuse from other players in Indonesia's Insurtech space?
I think we always create something what we call the first. Yeah, I think 2017 back to 2017 we are the first to create the so-called partner models, which is using app to enable agent brokers. And then 2018, I think we are also the first to help to do what we call embedded insurance, being based on scenario in micro insurance, and then to help the customer easily get the insurance. 2018, we are also the first to get into the multi-finance company using technology, we can enable to help them. 2020, we are also the first to get into dealership. We use app to enable dealership to make the transaction. 2021 last year, probably I think I would consider we are the only Insurtech being considered as a world top 100 Insurtech. Published by reports called Sona Global and EY. Yeah, and then I think we see that is also the first. So in short, I think we create quite a bit different kind of first in no matter technology and also the business model. Yeah.
So you can say that your business is different with other competitors?
I have to say that we always try to create something new. Yeah, but after that, you understand business, somehow you cannot trademark the business, right? That's why I think definitely we see if someone see it's a promising model, they want to do the same with us, I think it's something, it's very sensible. I think at the same time, that's why we keep, no matter product, channel, we keep innovating and look into different possibility. And then that's why how we maintain our leadership, we believe is keep innovating, keep making changes, and then keep trying as well. And then hopefully we find something new, and then we keep exploring the market.
Okay, so how is Fuse business performance going this year in the first semester?
I think compared to last year, actually basically the first semester we doubled already of the last year performance. And then last year performance, roughly talking about for in terms of gross written insurance premium processed through Fuse platform, more than 40 million policy. And then with the gross written insurance premium amount, more than 100 million US, which is 1.5 trillion rupee. Yeah. And then probably if this kind of scale, if you compare to the general insurance market, I think we represent roughly 2%. Yeah.
And what is your target for the second semester?
Basically, again, still double of last year's second semester. Such that I think this year target we aiming to whole year double last year the turnover in terms of insurance premium. Yeah.
And looking at the global situation right now, are you optimistic to gain that goals in 2022?
To be very honest, definitely challenging. Yeah, but at the same time, I think we also, in our team, we have one belief is nothing is impossible. Yeah, that's why I think we believe we try hard and then work close with our partner, no matter insurance partner, agent partner, broker partners, definitely we'll find a way to make it happen. Yeah, that's why I think if you're asking me now, we are still very confident and optimistic to meet our target in 2022.
Okay, for a closing statement, what is your top words for insurance business in Indonesia?
I think back to day one when we found Fuse, we see the vision is how can we make insurance easy and affordable. Hopefully, I think we continue the path in the past few years. Actually, to be honest, it's quite challenging. Yeah, but we believe that if we continue the path we're going, and then eventually we really hope that is because of Fuse, more people get the chance to get insurance protection and coverage. Yeah, that's I think always in our mind. And then if you asking what's for Indonesia, this is I think is something we continue to try our best, and hopefully end up more Indonesians can get insurance protection, no matter it's a micro one or traditional one.
Okay, Andy Yeung, CEO of Fuse, thank you for joining in our show.
Thank you.
Dialog yang sangat menarik bersama dengan founder dan CEO Fuse, Andy Yeung. Usai jeda, Profit akan kembali dengan informasi menarik lainnya. Tetaplah bersama kami di CNBC Indonesia.